Well, hello everyone. So glad you could join me again today. Welcome back to the channel. This is video 11 of the Lighthouse with the Turbulent Sea. And as you can see how much we've done, we're going to be working on this section today. Let's get set up here. First, I have to remove the cellophane, which I've already pre-cut, so that way it takes out some of the time that it requires to set up the camera. Whoops. So, as always, I have to ask, please subscribe, not just to my channel, but to anybody's that you watch on a regular basis, or even slightly occasionally, because that's how you help our channels. Hit the thumbs up to show that you like what you're watching. We're going to start with the letter F. Do the bell notification only if you want to be notified when I release a new video. And please leave a comment, a suggestion, ideal, where you're from, how you've been, and of course any questions of anything I'm doing. As always, please make it at least 7 words or longer, or YouTube does not reward a content creator for their interactions with their audience unless it's 7 words or longer. That's how they set their computer system up. They do it by computerized, as with many companies do these days. I'm going to go ahead and use the bigger stylus. I see some 4s that I'd like to get done. And as always, I hope everyone has been doing well, or as well as can be expected. If you sleep during my videos, I welcome you to go ahead. I appreciate that you like them enough to sleep during them. There are quite a few content creators that I sleep to as well. I have a thing about liking to hear the sound of machinery. So I will sleep to those that have machines going. And I also sleep to talking as well. I remember waking up hearing my parents talk. They were night workers, so I always found it relaxing to know that Mom and Dad was home from work. They would get home around between 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. depending on how much work there was. So, to each their own. Everybody has their own things that they like sleeping with. And then, of course, the real fast videos I do, again, they're the silent ones. They are for people who are impatient. They like to see quick results. They might have a shortage of time and just want to see it done. And so they are put on there for those people. I'm also thinking of doing when I put them all together, usually I put out a video that is semi-faster, but I'm also thinking of doing one that is all 18 of them put together as one long segment. I think they would be pretty nice to sleep to. So I know sometimes I have a hard time finding long videos to sleep to. A lot of people put the shorter ones, and it's nice to have some variety and choices that you could do. Whoops. Get on there. And sometimes I talk to myself and I do it at a lower voice, and you may not hear it. But I have a habit of talking to myself at times anyways. Not that it means a whole lot. You know, I'll be like, just get off from there, or I'll tell myself, I'll remind myself what color I'm on, or legend, you know, number, letter type thing. So okay. Gonna do some singular ones again. I have a bunch floating through. Okay. All right. Just a bunch of odd ones here. I see a group of 2. Trying to find 2 here. Whoops, come on. All right. Let's see. I do believe that's the end of the S. So I am going to go to the letter I. Well, let's do Y instead. Sure thing. Let's do Y. Got large groupings up there. I need a drink of coffee. I normally do my videos during the day, which is why they're so bright. If you sleep during the videos and you use either your television or your cell phone, you can always dim down the lighting on them. I do that myself on some videos because they're so bright, or I also lower the volume way down. Some videos are very loud, and I find them just a little too loud for my taste when I'm trying to rest. So, just a few suggestions of what you can do to sleep better during videos. Okay. In fact, you can even train your brain that you're going to be going to bed. I noticed when I put on certain videos, I will fall right to sleep. Like, it's almost like, yep, we know it's bedtime. And my brain shuts down and I go to sleep. And then if I'm having a little trouble going to sleep, all I have to do is lay and watch a little bit, and then I'll start going to sleep anyways. So, come on. Must be a little bit too much adhesive on that one, because it doesn't want to let them go. Okay, we're going to use somewhat smaller ones now. Let's see. Here's a 4. Okay. Just having a slight bit of trouble getting that to unload. Let's see if the next one's a little better. It's fresh adhesive putty, which is part of the problem. If I let the putty get too old, I can't even pick up any drills. But when it's fresh and it's new, even a small amount can be too much, and it won't release the drills. I'll start having to fight and argue with it. Okay, another 4. Let's see. Okay, I see a 5. Need to do a shakeout here. Okay, right here. Okay, I think I'm going to go to the other stylist and start filling in different ones. Okay, there's one right here, one right there. Let's see, a grouping of 2. Come on, release. Okay, another 1. Okay. Okay, let's just looking it over for any. Okay, I see two more. Cluster of two right here. And I'm not seeing any more. Okay, so next I think we'll do the letter I. And we have a lot of them as well. So maybe do the top first then. It's just the color white. Whoops. Got that one upside down. All right. So we got two. Come on, unload. There we go. And we have a 3. And then we'll switch to the other stylus, which is 4 in a row. Okay. All right. I need a drink of coffee. Okay. Trying to get these drills to do what I want. First, trying to get them to line up in the tray is the very first challenge. Okay, so now I need long, very long rows of drills. Okay. Okay. Another long row of drills. Okay. Then trying to get them to row out for me so I can get long rows of drills. Because again, when you're shaking the tray out, they don't necessarily flip right side up for you. And then next thing you know, you got this broken up row of right side and upside down. And as I said, being wintertime, everything is dry. And the static is something awful. Trying to get it to unload and not static itself and cling to everything. It's quite annoying. Okay, awesome. Let's see. I think with the other stylus, I can finish off all the eyes because they're smaller amounts now. Okay. Okay. to there. Let's see. Here's one right here. And I really do believe that is it on the eyes. All right. Now, let's go ahead and do the letter. I missed a Y right there. So we're going to hijack the Y, hijack a Y, and stick it in. Oh. And then we're going to do the letter L. Okay. All right. Letter L. I don't expect a lot of this particular one, but never know how many there are until you get it started. Okay. I'm going to say that's it. I don't see any more. Yep, this is some more of the rocks. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be, like maybe a shed or the outline of something. It's hard telling. So we're going to put the L away, and then we're going to go to the letter Z. Okay. I just know that it's supposed to represent something right there. Okay. 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 All right. And we got a few more still. Few singles going on here. Okay, and almost missed a group cluster right there of 2. Come on, unload. There we go. Any more? There's 1. I see another. Well then. That's why I like going through and looking again and again, because it's so easy to miss them. Okay. I'm gonna say that that's all I see right now. Or Z. We're gonna go to the letter T. All right. This is a nice rosy, I'm gonna say a peach melon color. Okay. I see some singles here and there. Okay. I think that's all of them. I'm just glancing through again, and I'm not seeing any more. All right, so let's go to J. J is our next. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to split this one in half because it's the only big one, and it's just not worth switching the stylus for. Add 3 more right there, and that's it on the J. I think now we'll go for the letter C. We'll put J away, and let's pull C. Okay. Oh, we got one long one right there. Let me see if I can get a long segment of them. Yes, I did. Come on, unload. And we're just going to use the other end of this to grab the other 2 right there. Ah, it's the problem with trying to adjust with the same stylus. Sometimes it will start grabbing the adhesive. And I don't see any more C. So I'm going to say that's probably it. Our next one's going to be the letter G. Excuse me. And we're going to go ahead and build those in. I'm stuck with 2 here. There we go. Okay. We have some more. Okay. Just looking for the letter G. I have a cluster of 2 right there. And I believe that's it of G. Then we're going to the V. Now we'll do clusters of here. Okay. Okay. some small cluster. Okay. See what I can do with this large amount here. Might help if I can get more rows going here. Here we go. All right. Then we have literal ones. I'm going to go back to my smaller stylus. It's a little bit more manageable. The problem with using the large stylus ends is if you have a smaller space, like only a few drills, you got all that adhesive exposed, and it can grab on the empty canvas where there's no drills, which makes it very difficult to use. And oh, I see a V over here. All right. Okay, so we're done with V. Our next one down is the letter O. I'm going to put that away and grab an O. Okay. Like I said, I've been having a heck of a time due to static cling, it being so dry. Okay. I'm going to start with some small clustering. And I'm going to switch out my stylus. I have 4 in a row right here. And then I have 5 in a row right below it. Okay, and then we're going to go back to the small stylus. All right, now all the singles. All right. Next, we're going to move to the letter E. Okay, put the O away and grab the E. Okay. Just looking for some singles right now to get filled in. All right. Our next letter we're going to work on will be the letter B. Okay. All right. That was a lot. Okay. Then our next letter is going to be an A. May only have a couple of these, but regardless, they still have to be filled in. Okay. Then our next letter is going to be a P. Okay. And that appears to be it. Our next letter is going to be a K. And I'm actually going to pull out the larger stylus because there is a long row of them. And I would like to fill that right in, right there. Okay. Then we have a small cluster right there. And that is that. Our next letter is going to be the W. Which of course is black. And we only have bare minimum few of these, but as with every single one, you gotta fill them in. W. Our next one is gonna be an S. Okay. We have a few of them. Okay. Little cluster there. Little cluster there. One right there. We even have a small cluster of 5. Right there. And then we have, again, small clusters of just a couple. And an S. 1. All right, this is really coming along now. We have 2 N's right there. My personal opinion, it wasn't even worth taking the tray out, so I hijacked 2 N's to put there. All right, let it go. There we are. And now the letter U, which will be the finishing one. And it's a light blue color. So, I'm going to fill in a couple of singulars. That one was all by itself right there. And then I'm going to do some small clustering up here. On a comment one person made on one of my videos was only 7 views. Unbelievable, because I really like watching these and sleeping to them. And the only thing I could say is I'm a somewhat new channel. I've always worked physical labor jobs, but now they're doing joint replacements. I have had to expand my net of capabilities to hopefully find new avenues of earning a small income to try to help myself. And this is one of them. So I do have a whole 20 subscribers, and I thank you. If you're a subscriber, I definitely thank you. And I so appreciate everyone who subscribes or comments on my channel. I'm really hoping to be monetized eventually. And I realize that putting out videos daily and being consistent really matters. So that's what I really do, is I put out videos daily and I try to stay consistent. So again, I appreciate you. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, ideals, suggestions, etc. The lady said she was from Boise. Not quite sure what area that is, if it's Iowa or where. Unfortunately, United States tend to rename a lot of places the same name. But anyways, until next time, see you then.